distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me express how truly glad and happy that I've joined you here this afternoon. I'm happy that indeed we can put this here today. We can launch the Lagos State Women Economic Empowerment. We're not just launching a roadmap, we're actually taking an initiative that will reflect on our administration's unwavering commitment and ensuring that gender equality and inclusive economic growth is not just something that we're verbalizing, it's something that we're putting action into. We believe that this participatory approach will help to set the context and will help to ensure that women in Lagos continue to have the pride of place, continue to ensure that we take the rightful role in our social, cultural, and economic reality. But once again, I want to thank you all very much for coming. It is therefore my honor that we'll be launching, the Lagos State Economic Empowerment Policy.
Our gathering here today offers hope, courage, and new possibilities for women in Lagos State. This is not the time to step back. It is the time to press forward with deliberate actions to all women across Lagos State. I say this to you with clarity and conviction. You matter. Your work matters. Your dreams matters. This is your moment. Step forward and take your place with pride and confidence. As we move on from policy launch to implementation, let us all stay committed and focused, because when women are empowered, entire community are transformed. Thank you and God bless.
It is with deep honor and great enthusiasm that I welcome you all to the official launch of the Women's Economic Empowerment Policy and Roadmap in Lagos State. A significant step forward in our commitment to inclusive growth, gender equity, and sustainable development. Today is not just the unveiling of the policy, it is the affirmation of a collective resolve to break barriers, expand opportunities, and elevate the economic power of women across Lagos State. This roadmap offers a well-defined strategy to address the systemic challenges limiting women's participation in the economy, from limited access to finance and skills to gender-based constraints in both traditional and emerging sectors. As we officially launch the Lagos State We Policy Roadmap today, let us embrace this as a call to action, not just to celebrate, but to implement, to monitor, and deliver real change. The time to act is now.
the G would be guaranteeing access to capital. So we need to make sure that the capital we're talking about is blended in nature. For the R is for the structural barriers that exist, okay? And we need to remove the structural barriers that exist.
When we actually talk of financial inclusion, that's one part that for several years that these policies and this movement have been going on has not really impacted. Skill and education is very critical, and I know it's one of the 5 pillars of even the WE policy itself. When a woman is empowered to be able to take financial decisions, it changes her life entirely.
So the media and media owners have to be intentional. They have to be deliberate and intentional in giving a 50-50 representation to women, right?
Lagos State, as we are present as the first agenda, speaks, especially the last part of the plus, gender equality and social inclusion, speaks basically to this. And we have several agencies that WAPA works with MBAs, for example, the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, or about the 100,000 loans that they've given to small scale businesses, over 70% account for women-owned businesses.
Nigerian women, economic empowerment for women is the entry point for empowerment. Because when women's capacities are empowered, economic capacities are empowered, they can do more than we are expecting. They can do many things. This is actually an evidence of a bold declaration of intent. It signifies a Lagos where every woman and girl has a chance to learn and thrive.
This landmark Women's Economic Empowerment Policy Roadmap is not only domesticated, but thoroughly contextualized to reflect the unique needs, realities, and aspirations of women and girls in Lagos State. We must not forget that when women rise, Lagos rises. Thank you.
This policy, as presented, offers us a clear pathway. It is a comprehensive, forward-looking and inclusive. It speaks not only to traditional sectors like agriculture and labor market, where women have long been active but often undervalued, but also to the emerging industries, digital technology, green economy and innovation, where we must ensure that no woman is left behind.
It is an honor to join you today for the launch of the National Women Economic Empowerment Week policy in Lagos State. I commend this laudable step towards expanding opportunities for women and transforming families, communities, and our nation.